Hi everyone! Today we're going to continue to learn about adding two-digit numbers, and there's three ways that we can do that. We can use our base 10 blocks, we can draw pictures, or we can use the standard algorithm. In this video, we're going to learn how to add two-digit numbers by drawing pictures. Now, before we can add two-digit numbers, we need to make sure we understand what a digit is. A digit is any number between 0 and 9. It is one number, like 4, 5, 6. Those are all one-digit numbers because it's only made up of ones. A two-digit number is made up of tens and ones, like 56. I know that 56 has 5 tens and 6 ones in it. When we are adding two-digit numbers and drawing pictures, we need to make sure we know that the tens place is on the left and the ones place is on the right. Okay, let's start by adding together two-digit numbers. So we're going to add together the numbers 13 plus 25. Now, I'm going to draw this by drawing my tens and ones. And I know that a 10 looks like this. So when I draw a 10, I'm going to draw a line. And a 1 looks like this. When I draw a 1, I'm going to draw a small circle. So I have to start by drawing 13. To help me out, I'm going to make a T-chart to show my tens and ones. So I know that there's one 10 and 3 ones in 13. To draw that, I'm going to draw one 10, and then I'm going to draw 3 ones. So I drew 3 circles to show my ones and one 10 to show my tens. Now I can draw 25. So I'm going to draw 2 tens, so just 2 lines, and 5 ones. So that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. Now to add them up, I just need to count how many tens and ones I have. When I'm adding, I always want to start with my ones. So let's add up our circles by counting how many circles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 circles. 5 plus 3 equals 8. So I'm going to write an 8 in my ones column. Now to add up my tens, I just have to count how many tens I drew. 1, 2, 3. I drew 3 tens, so 1 plus 2 equals 3. That means 13 plus 25 equals 38. When I added these numbers, I was not able to take my ones and make them into a 10, so I did not have to use regrouping. But sometimes we're going to find that when we have our ones, we make numbers bigger than 10. And I'm going to show you in our next problem how to regroup when drawing to add. Here's my next problem, 37 plus 46. Just like before, I'm going to start by drawing my tens and ones for each number. So let's start by drawing 37. I have 3 tens, and then I have 7 ones. When I draw my ones, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to turn it into what looks like a 10 frame. So I put 5 across. Now I'm going to make 6 and 7 underneath so I can see my 10 frame. Now I'm going to draw 46. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Now I can count up my ones to see how many I have all together because when I add, I'm putting them together. I know I have 7 here, so I'm going to count on 6. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is bigger than 10, so that means I can make a 10. To do that with my drawing, I'm going to look to see which 10 frame is closer to being full. I can see that my top 10 frame with only 7 is closer, and I need 1, 2, 3 to finish this. So I'm going to circle 3 ones from this 6. And I'm going to move them up here. I'm going to draw them in 1, 2, 3. Now, because I've moved these 3 ones to the top, I'm going to cross that out because I can't use them anymore. This has now made an extra 10. So I'm going to circle that group of 10. I'm going to cross it off and make it into a 10 by drawing a line to show that it's a 10. So now I have 40, 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, plus 4 tens plus 3 ones. So let's count up our ones. I have 1, 2, 3 ones that are left out. They have not been circled. They have not been used to make a 10. There's 3 of them. So I'm going to put my 3 in my ones column. I drew an extra 10 here to show the 10 that I made, so I have to make sure I count that when I count my 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 tens now. That means 37 plus 46 equals 83. When I draw an extra 10 like that, I can show it over here by putting a 1 up above in my tens column. That shows that I had to draw an extra 10 or I had to regroup. Let's do another problem where we regroup by drawing. This next problem says 55 plus 26. I have 5 and 6 in my ones place and a 5 and a 2 in my tens place. So first, I'm going to start by drawing. Let's draw 55. I need 5 tens and 5 ones to show this number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Now I can draw 26. I need 2 tens and 6 ones to show 26. So I'm going to draw 1, 2 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Remember, when I make my ones, I want to make them so they start making a 10 frame so I can quickly see if I can make a 10. So here I'm looking at my ones because when we add, we always add our ones first. When I count them up, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 11 is more than 10, so that means I can group some ones together to make a 10. I see that this 6 only needs 4 more to make a 10. I also see that 5 only needs 5 more to make a 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this 5 into a 10. I'm going to take these 5 ones at the top here and move them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I used these, I'm going to cross it off. Now I have a group of 10. And 10 ones make 1 10. So I can add another 10 right here, but I can't use those 10 ones anymore. Because I added a 10 here, I'm going to show it here by drawing a 1. So I drew the number 1 to show how many extra 10s I made. Now I can just count up what I have. When I look at my ones, I only have 1 here now. So that means my answer in my ones column is going to be 1. When I look at my tens, I just need to count up my tens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens. So I write an 8 in my tens column to show how many tens I have. That means 55 plus 26 equals 81. That's how we draw pictures to add 2-digit numbers with and without regrouping.